Yeah, good morning, guys. A quick one this morning. Today is the 16th day of the month of December, and we're going to have the news headlines for today. So you guys just going to have the news headline for today, and please, as you're just coming in, just press the share button. If you're on YouTube, please share and give us some likes. Okay. And if you are following me on my private Facebook, give us some likes on my private Facebook. And if you're following me on my private Facebook, please, thank you, sir. Clifford Sazua, thank you from Germany. Just give me some likes on my private Facebook while we continue to do. And very soon I will be moving over, like I said a few days ago. But from 1st of January, I will no more be operating on my private Facebook because of Facebook restrictions. So I'll be moving over to my page, which is Matter Risings with Humanist Steven. Please just, if you've not liked and followed the page, please just go to YouTube, to Facebook, and put the Matter Risings. Yes, I slept well. Thank you very much, Sherry and Frank Joseph. Good morning, sirs. Just go to Matter Risings with Humanist Steven and just follow the page and like the page, because from first, then my private Facebook will no more be available for this very interesting and educative sessions that we'll get every day, because Facebook is already on me, so I need to try and see so that they don't block my private Facebook. And if they block that, then my entire Facebook will be in jeopardy. You can also follow me on United Southern Nigeria. They also can also get me live from next year. I'll be operating on United Southern Nigeria and Matter Rising with Humanist TV. So those are areas you'll be seeing me every day if you are following me on my Facebook page. But if you are following me on the YouTube, you're going to be seeing me live every day again on Matter Nigeria Wars YouTube TV. And there I'm also going to be giving you the latest details in Nigeria. Okay, guys? Yeah, this morning it's going to be good morning, Frederick Tony. I'm doing very well, sir. Good morning, sir. I appreciate you guys. I came a little bit late because I slept late. I slept around 4 o'clock this morning. So, this job is not really that easy because I need to do a lot of stuff, put a lot of things together. Good morning, MDS Dosa. I need to put a lot of stuff together so that I can be able to get a good delivery this morning. This morning is going to be really, really explosive, guys. It's going to be really, really explosive because I have a very, very good news for you guys this morning that you are not going to regret waiting for me. The first headline news today I'm going to put up to you is Kanduje, the governor of Kano State, has finally revealed that he sacked Sanusi Lamido Mohammed because of Jonathan. I sacked Sanusi because of Jonathan. That's what the Kano State governor said. He sacked Sanusi because of Jonathan. He said the Kano State governor, Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, on Tuesday said he dethroned the former emir of Kano, Muhammadu Sanusi, because he was not best man for the throne, saying he was appointed to spite former President Goodluck Jonathan. Oh, God. Guys, you see, let's just begin to put some level of unity together. You're going to see all the evil plans of the enemies will start exposing. So he actually appointed Sanusi not because of anything. He appointed Sanusi because, then, good man, mommy, we are all fine, man. He appointed Sanusi because, then, remember, then Sanusi had a running battle with President Goodluck Jonathan, and President Jonathan was supposed to arrest Sanusi for corruption. Okay, guys? And what they did was, in order for them to make Goodluck to create, a political and religious war, they quickly enthroned Sanusi so that Sanusi would not be persecuted by the government of Goodluck Jonathan. So, Kanu revealed that Sanusi was appointed the emir in 2014 to spy former Goodluck Jonathan, who sacked him as the Central Bank of Nigeria for alleging that 48 billion was missing from the public coffers. Kanu disclosed that at the presentation of a book in honor of the former president titled, listen, may your enemy reveal all the evil they have done against you in the day of your glory. Okay? Book in honor of the former president titled Dear President Goodluck Jonathan, an open letter written by a former managing editor of the Daily Times newspaper, Bonaventures Mela in Abuja. The Kano State governor further said Sanusi was not the best man for the throne at the time he was appointed in June 2014, adding that he was sustained on the stool despite widespread protests because he had the backing of the Rabiu Kwakwaso administration in the state. 40 Sanusi's public outburst on the alleged fraud, Ganduje said the SCBN governor ought to have discussed the matter privately with the former president, who in turn would have ordered an investigation into the allegation. Everybody now is not actually coming here. They're actually coming down here now to start seeing the truth being revealed. Okay, guys, that is why sometimes don't get worried when you are being attacked. Okay, the unity, it is what I'm talking about. When unity is begin to work, Nigeria will begin to get better. Every secret that we are seeing today will start revealing. I hope you know right now that Aisha Buhari has left Nigeria, Aso Rock, for Dubai, on the ground that there is no security in Aso Rock. The husband is in Daura. The wife is in Dubai. Mohammed Tanko, the Chief Justice of the Federation, has also run to Dubai because he had contacted COVID-19 and is in Dubai for treatment. That shows the level of impetus of these people who we call our leaders. All the chiefs, all the service chiefs are all in isolation right now because one of them who died of COVID-19, they had a meeting together before now. The next, another is headman attack medical doctor in Cross River State. Senator Adeyeye Obanikoro order ex-lawmakers press Tinubu to run 2023 presidency. Tinubu, my dear, you will not go nowhere. You won't go nowhere. It is finished for you politically, guy. School closure. Ganduje extend order to health training institutions. FG disclosed $2.5 billion loan from China to complete AKK gas power plant. Why does this government like borrowing? Can anybody tell me why this man really love borrowing? Do you know that World Bank just approved $1.5 billion loan to this man? And is borrowing another $2.5 billion loan again. This man will sell Nigeria. This government will just sell this country. Goodluck Jonathan, don't make the mistake of coming back to contest for any presidency. Let them fix their nonsense, because if you go there, you're going to mess yourself all the more. These guys are failed. woefully failed. Okay? Human rights abuses and religious extremism in northern Nigeria. We know it has been there. So we are not even worried anymore because of the way and manner the North are actually handling cases that is concerning the human rights abuse, even in the South. Okay, Mercy, how are you doing there? Senate scores Buhari low. Ask president to wake up. IPOB is asking him to wake up. He has never wake up. Warren Curtis arrest with member corps in Ogun. All Nigerian youth now, they have no job. All they do now is going to court and create unnecessary wahala. One dead in Akwa Ibom fire accident. Graduates shut down schools in Kano. This is Punch News of today. Katsina abduction. Bring back our boys now. Okunje Iwela test FJ. Insecurity. Peace Corps hunters cancel Bill's case second reading in Senate. Which state is that? Please let Edo State be part of that hunter council. Kankara. PGF DG seek sanctions for security agents, traditional rulers. That is the people, the Progressive Governor Forum, DG Lawar, seek sanction for security agent and traditional rulers. Ekiti court jailed 10 persons over refuse dumping. No 100 billion naira missing in NEDC rep panel said. So let's go to the main news for today. That is the news headline I have for you for today. Now, I have an heading there that I'm going to talk about. That's going to be my last talk for today. But let me go to other news headlines that I can be able to discuss with us today. Okay. Now let me go to the first news headline for today, guys. Just bear with me a little bit. The president is in his hometown of Dara having a rest. The first lady is in Dubai due to security challenges in the presidential villa. The chief justice has COVID-19 and has flew to Dubai. The chief of army staff is in isolation. A number of army generals have COVID-19. These are bad omens. Meanwhile, over 600 boys have been abducted from their school in Katsina, and the security situation is so bad in the country, and particularly in the north, that His Eminence, the Sultan of Sokoto, has rightly asked the president to address the people and do something about the unprecedented carnage and chaos. Okay. One Zebison Vic Mobi said in this news, my concern is the school boys that was adopted in their school in Kaduna State. What will be the fate of all these innocent ones? May God rescue them all for their families. Since I was born, this is the worst, bad and senseless set of people in government. I think I agree with you 100%. Ignatius Igigi said, for me, it is not a bad omen. Omen are signs, but this case are no sign, but reality playing out. You need to lie to cover another lie. But when you have to lie to cover a lie, the truth will prevail. My question is, where is Buhari? These are one of the people who actually believe that Buhari is dead. Is he really in Dara? If yes, why is wife gone to Dubai to stay, leaving him behind? Something is Something is always cooking, but they keep on hiding it from the public. This is from Indu Chris. Okay. Jeremiah O. Agu said Nigeria is unredeemable and it is now or end it now or renegotiate our existence to safeguard lives. This joke in Nigeria is no longer funny. Those who have been should start using it. Those who have brains should start using it. I think Jeremiah O. Agu is really right now. Nigeria needs a restructuring. Nigeria needs a restructuring. That is it there. Bishop said, if a whole Aso Rock is insecure, you can imagine what ordinary citizens out going through in Nigeria. Yes, my brother Bishop, I quite agreed to your submission. If Aso Rock is actually unsafe, then I know there is something really wrong. There is something really wrong. Since Buhari had been the most mentioned name in Nigeria this past year, I think also dictionary should consider creating a space for him in the dictionary. For example, Buhari, adjective, hard, difficult, verb, Buhari, past tense, Buhari, present continuous tense, Buhari. Okay, somebody is not trying to put Buhari into the shit. You see, the North are always saying nonsense anytime you try to tell them the truth. Good morning, Jolly, sir. You know, the North are always trying to say nonsense anytime you try to bring them before the very truth. So that's much I can take from that very particular comment on that news. Now, then let's look at another news again. You know, this is from Shara Reporter. And it said Jonathan laid foundation for banditry, former Fulani group, and paid them 30 million naira, Northern leaders alleged. You know, these people in the North, they are always good at shifty problem. Okay, guys, we decided that we should not fall for all their funny games. They are always good. Please, guys, give me some likes. We have about 100 people watching us right now. We need likes in this show. Give us as much like as you can, guys. Thank you very much. You have about 80-something people watching, about 100 people watching all through. So we need a like. Please, if you're coming in, press the like button on YouTube and on Facebook and share this broadcast. Now, yeah, that was it, sir. They don't understand. They will start getting me clearly very soon, my brother. People will start understanding that I'm not just a guy who comes out here to say news. I'm actually a guy who comes out here to tell you the fact the way they are. Brother Jolly, look. Very soon, guys will start getting me clearly where I'm going to. If we think we are going to do it independently, we'll be shooting ourselves on the foot every day. That's the truth side, guys. The chairman of the Northern Youth Leader Forum, Reverend Elliot Efiso, has claimed that former President Goodluck Jonathan laid the foundation for the festering insecurity, banditry, and killing in the country by sponsoring Fulani group known as Meiti Hala Kato Hore. The NYLF chairman alleged that the former president in 2014 paid the group 300 million with which they purchased most of their firearms. In an interview with Shah reporter, Afiso noted that President Muhammadu Buhari had been caged and was no longer in charge of the government. He said, one thing that I want Nigerians to know is that it was in 2014 that banditry started in earnest. This is because that was when the then President Goodluck Jonathan reneged on a gentleman agreement of not seeking a second term. He lobbied the Meiti Hala Cattle Breeder Association and the Northern Leaders Forum, but they refused. But because he was desperate, he mobilized some people who created Meiti Hala Cattle Hore. And he also created the Northern Elders Council to ravage those groups that refused to endorse his re-election ambition. Recall that he received Meiti Hala Cattle Hore at the presidential villa and gave them 300 million to gain their support. Unfortunately, Meiti Hala Cattle Hore used the money to acquire arms. Don't forget that it was dealing with Fulani people who cattle had been rustled by Boko Haram terrorists, so they were also desperate to regain their means of livelihood. Having acquired firearm with Jonathan gift, they found kidnapping and banditry to be a lucrative business. Also, with the polarized elite group, the bandit began to enjoy the support of some northern elders. When you have a one-on-one interaction with some of the arrested kidnappers, they tell you something that they get as little as 5,000 shares from a ransom because there is a big buzz somewhere. But when asked if the current regime of President Muhammadu Buhari was capable of tackling the menace, Elias replied, "Let me say without the fear of contradiction, the Buhari we know is not the Buhari we now have." Okay, you should tell us which one. This is because this Buhari had been caged. Okay. The Buhari we knew would not allow any security challenge to last more than 24 hours. Recall the other time, the president said he was not even aware that the Inspector General of Police didn't follow his order to relocate to Benue State. The northern and southern part of Nigeria have been gripped in the pall of banditry and kidnapping for ransom for years under Buhari. The situation seems to be worsening, with the latest episode being the abduction of more than 600 schoolboys in a boarding school in Kankara, Katsina State. End of quote. Guys, now this is what I'm saying. These guys are actually creating another way. They have a way of trying to take away the problem from the north and blame it on the south. Okay, before 2014, the Meiti Allah Kato Ore already been in existence. The Northern Edda Council already been in existence. But now they want to put everything, because Jonathan is already jumping around, to now contest for the next election as a president. So, in order for them to destroy the South again, they are already coming up with an assumption that the said problem in the North today was caused by Goodluck Jonathan. How was that possible? You get you guys now. These guys are so funny set of people. So that is why when I clamor for the unification of the South, I have a very cogent reasons for it. No matter our differences, if we unite, I promise you guys, we're going to have a more better, more articulate, more working Nigeria system than we have now. You can take this to the bank. Okay, let's read some comments on this news, then we'll go to the main news for today. The main Obonga news for today. Please, guys, share this video. Come and give us some likes, give us some thumbs up, subscribe, and just share this video. Let this video go viral, because we are going to the main one today, why we must be united. I'm just trying to give us, a backdrop of what we need to understand as a people. Now, what Toyi Fumi TJ Gold said, assumed is true. Buhari came to power for change. His campaign motto was insecurity and corruption, if I remembered. Yes, my dear, you are very, very correct. So, what went wrong? It means APC government are incapable of even defending a rat hole. Buhari, on the other hand, is incompetent, is incapacitated, uninformed, and lack of ideas of moving the country forward. His brain still functioned in 15th century, has no clue of what is going on in the 21st century. Imagine blaming Jonathan after 5 years. Abba. In 2014, Buhari said insecurity. Buhari asked Jonathan to resign. That was in 2015. Insecurity, Buhari asked Jonathan to resign. It was always there. Now, Suleiman Usman, that can't be true. Thank God for this Hausa man. That can't be true. And even if it is the group bigger than Nigerian army? Surely no. So why has government not been able to defeat the group? A giant failure from the government side. That's another one. Thank you. Bishop, I got you, sir. Sherry, good morning. Vivian Worker, good morning. The one Utebe Akerete said, I cannot see that blaming others for your inaction and failure runs in your DNA, brother. That is the truth. People will continue. Please, guys, let me just reply this guy that I'm online. 1 second, guys. Okay. Thank you, Bruno. Thank you. Thank you. One J. Richie said, people will continue to laugh at these stupid people because they know their problem, but they break dance from it. If we continue to pity them in the north, that means we are not serious. You have a leader and you cannot hold him. You keep praising him for his failure because he's from your region. This, I think, because when we see things were actually happening, people, when things were actually happening in the north, they always put the blame on the south. Goodluck Jonathan must be giving these people sleepless night after 5 years out of office. Brother Anthony Akpama, I believe you, sir. They're actually giving them a lot of sleepless night in the north. They don't know what to do because they've blamed it so much that people are not telling them, stop blaming. So they are trying to look for a way to return back to the blame game and heap and the entire blame on the person of former President Goodluck Jonathan. Okay? One Ogori said, Northerners admit you have failed woefully, and maybe we can think way forward. Stop the blame game. Stop the blame game is actually the thing there. Okay? Okay? Sambo John said, when shall this, our Northern brother, learn simple lesson? Every time you hear them talk, they are like men of the 1970s. No new idea to help solve any issues. What a minds unfortunately Nigeria keep going down the drain. Then one Bosa Abdullah said, this is a pure lie. Jonathan has no issue with bandit. Those things can't be happening under his watch. Thank you, my brother. It never happened under the watch of President Goodluck Jonathan. The only thing we had under President Jonathan time was the bandits. Was the Fulani S-men. Okay, it does call it. It was always the Boko Haram that was existing when Goodluck Jonathan was in power. There was no Fulani S-men. There was no banditry. Even the kidnapping has reduced because the kidnapping was actually in the southern Nigeria. It has reduced to its barest minimum because Goodluck Jonathan actually went to the creek during the Niger Delta agitation for resource control, and he went there and begged the people to actually, admit or accept what's it called, amnesty. Okay, now there's another news here again. Arawa Consultative Forum's chief attack Kanu over creation of Eastern Security Network. Okay, guys, the Arawa Consultative Forum attack Nnamdi Kanu over the creation of Eastern Security Network. Okay. The immediate past Secretary General of the Arawa Consultative Forum, Anthony Sani, has said he's not in support of regional outfits such as Amotokun in the Southwest and the recently launched Eastern Security Network for the Southeast. Listen, guys, like I said yesterday, well, let me continue. Let me not talk about that. Well, I'm going to go there today. Stanley noted that what Nigeria needs to tackle insecurity was to empower the police by way of expansion of the workforce, training, equipment, and motivation by salary increment, and not by creating regional outfit. Listen, guys, you guys have failed because they want more Hausa to be brought into government, into the police, while we are being killed, we are being, taken to be second-class citizens in our own state. I am 100% in support of the creation. I am in total support of the creation of regional, regional security outfit in Nigeria. I am one of those that are actually supporting the creation, of what is it called? I'm one of those that actually support of the creation of state police. Okay, guys. The ACF chief noted that Northerners living in the south and southeast region of the country would not be threatened by the creation of Eastern Security Network created by the indigenous people of Biafra. They didn't create it for you to be afraid. They created it to protect themselves. Even despite I have one or two observations or reservations about it. It was created because of the Northerners in the East. It was created to actually protect the northern states. So if you have anything because of the creation of this very particular outfit, they need to say out because there's something that you guys are having that you are not telling us as a people. Kano had on Saturday launched the regional outfit via a live Facebook broadcast, which he has explained was necessitated by the current insecurity situation in major parts of the country. He said the objective of the security network is to protect the region from Fulani criminal activities, which is true. We have been invaded. Okay, like I said, what is good is good. What I can say the area that I think is not okay, but I know this was a very good move by Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, according to the IPOB, that the outfit is a replica of Amatokun launched by the Southwest governors to curb insecurity in the region. Speaking to Shara reporter on Tuesday, Sani described Kanu as unfit. This is where I come in now. Sani described Kanu as unfit to launch a security network. This is what I said yesterday when I received a lot of insult. Even on my messenger, people were just calling me, "You are a madman. You are a saboteur." What was the other one again? Benin people are betrayers. I left it to read today. Benin people are betrayers. They betray before, they are betraying again, and all that and that and that and that. A lot of insult was brought on me on my on my messenger and WhatsApp. I was just smiling when I was reading them. After the broadcast yesterday, I said, okay, so these guys do not actually understand what some of us are saying. Maybe it might be because of some of them, they have very low lack of education. Maybe they don't actually understand maybe they don't understand what I don't know how I'm going to put it up. It's a little bit difficult for me to put that up. The attack was really uncalled for, guys. It was uncalled for. That's the truth about it. I must tell you guys, it was uncalled for. It was meaningless because what I'm doing right now, I mean no harm to any certain agenda because I have seen all of us as one indivisible entity. That is my stand. No matter what some of these guys will come and throw at me, I will not back out of my belief that we can only move forward as a people when we are united. They can't change that. Just like some of them, you can't change them from thinking about Biafra. That's the same way you can't change me no matter the insult, that the unity of the South is the only solution to the problem of the South. Chicken out. That cannot be taken away from my memory. Can be taken away from my head. It's not possible. no matter the attack from any part of the South. I will continually stand on that part, that the only way we can achieve success is when we are united as a people. They are already attacking us from the north. And even an Easterner also attacked Nnamdi Kanu. I'm going to read that soon. That is what I'm talking about. When we are not united, when we are divided, we can do nothing. Absolutely nothing can be done when we have a divided house. Okay, guys? Let me go on. He said, this Kanu of the IPOB we are talking about, who is he to even launch a security outfit? What is his stand in the South, South, and Southeast? His group has been bound. This is what I said yesterday, guys. I know they're going to come there. I know. Like I said, I didn't go to school. I'm a very, I didn't even finish primary 6. Okay, guys. But I get sense. Common sense, don't buy it for school. Common sense, you don't buy it in school. Common sense, you get it from home. It's God-given. It's embedded in you as a people. So what is his stand in the South, South, and Southeast? His group has been bound. He has run away. And he's afraid of coming to Nigeria. And you are saying he's announcing a security outfit? To announce and operate where he is, the security outfit can't even be implemented because it's not in Nigeria. So how can we be threatened by someone who is somewhere else and claiming he has an outfit in Nigeria? This is what I said yesterday. I said, if we're not careful, these Fulani S-men in the Nigerian army will swarm on my people and begin to kill them. People are saying, I hate the North. I hate the East. I don't like, no. You see that now? They are already planning to do that. They're going to invade them soon. They're going to come up with one crocodile, one thing, very soon on these people. Killing innocent Easterners. All I just need, all I'm pleading for is let us just go. Pass through let's lobby these people, these idiots in government in the East. Let's make this authentic. We need that outfit to actually protect lives and properties in the Southeast. That's the truth about it. So speaking further, the SACF scribe said the police should be reformed by way of having enough number of adequately trained and properly equipped personnel to enable them to live up to their mandate. He added, the problem of this country is the inadequate number of trained policemen who are well equipped. Other security outfits are also not well equipped. The numbers are not enough. They are not well trained. Do you think they will perform magic? I'm not really in favor of this regional outfit. I am more towards empowering the police by way of numbers. We are all trained, who are well trained, equipped, and well motivated by way of salary allowance, logistics to secure the country. The issue is not the multiplication of security outfit, but poor funding, equipping of those available. This I disagree with you. This I totally disagree with you, Sani. You guys cannot find a way to bring in Boko Haram repentant criminals into the police and send them to the South. We are actually tired of your games. We now understand how you people play the games, guys. We are tired of those games in the South. The best way to secure Nigeria today is the regional policing or the state policing. Because if an Edo man is the commissioner of police in Edo State, and 90% of the police in Edo State are from Edo State or the Niger Delta region, where they belong to, and 90% of the police in the East are the Eastern people. Good morning, sir. Frank. 90% of the people of the police in the West are the Westerners. Guys, I am telling you, Nigeria will have peace immediately. I told you of a story yesterday of a man in Delta State whose Fulani herders went into his farm, destroyed his crops. Destroyed his crops. And the guy came out and shot 2 of the cows. This same Fulani man, who is actually the one that was in problem, ran to the nearest army barrack. The army came and took away this owner of the farm, who was trying to protect his livelihood that he has labored for all the year to the point of harvest. And at the end, they asked this man to pay for the 2 cows that he killed. But nobody talked about the cross that was destroyed by the cattle of these Fulani herders. That is what they want to, replicate in the South. I believe and I stand. I believe and I stand for regional outfit to protect every region. Amatokun, I stand with them. I was so very happy when they talk about Amatokun from the beginning. The Eastern Security Outfit created, I was so pleased, but I only have one reservation because of the legality. Amatokun was brought into law from the House of Assemblies in all the states of the West. So it is an outfit that is recognized by law. But in the case of this one we are having today, which is a very good initiative, but if it is not backed up by law, based on what this guy is already insinuating, because I'm very sure before these idiots will come out and start making these assumptions on the page of newspaper, they have actually informed their brothers in the army and in the police to have come up with the ideas that one, IPOB have been proscribed as a terrorist organization. Because that's what it said now. Said they are proscribed terrorist organization. Then they're indirectly telling them that if you continue, these guys are already ganging up now to not create a cell. I know the way they think. I think faster. So what we need is to see how we can be able. What we need, no, sir, Ijo boy, let them go. It is not in the north. The Amatokun was brought into law by the Southerners, not the Northerners. The Southern governors should, the Southeast governors should make this Eastern Security Network under the law because they must protect their people. If you are not lawfully recognized, brother, no matter how beautiful it is all over the world. It is all over, no matter how beautifully, beautiful the whole plan is. When the law does not recognize you, it is called illegality. Yeah, yeah, sir, Bruno, you're not getting what I'm saying now. We know all this, but in the Nigeria face now, it is only in Nigeria that IPOB is recognized as a terrorist group, not in the world. Like banditry has been declared a terrorist group in the world, Fulani Elders have been declared a terrorist group in the world, but it has never been proscribed by the Nigerian government. It has never been proscribed by the Nigerian government. But the Nigerian government proscribed IPOB, reason personal to them. But what I'm trying to say is we are talking about look at legality now. It is an injustice to the East. We know that. But forgetting that it is an injustice to the East, but what does the law says? That is my point when anytime I'm talking. Because we are living in a civilized society where laws are part and parcel of the day-to-day activities. What does the law says? Okay? So all I'm just pleading for is, guys, let us all come together as one indivisible entity. Let's meet this, what is it called? Not Southeast leaders. If we, as a people, as the South, we are together. If we are together in the entire South, it is easy for us to put everything together working. Just like we are seeing today in the West. We cannot jump the gun. We might pretend, but those of us who actually love our people in the South, like me, I will not. God bless you, sir. God bless you, Obeshi. Thank you, sir. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. God bless you, sir. Thank God. I thank God that people are actually getting what I'm saying. So, okay, we are getting there. What we are saying is rather is we need unity. Not the one we are saying nobody cares. No, we can't get what we want if we are going to take away some people from our means, even our own people. It will create much division among us. Okay? It will create much. Listen, Maurice Uche, in Edo State, we already have what we call the local police in Edo State. Over 1,000 people have been trained to policing the entire state of Edo. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is sometimes I don't know. Whenever we talk about unity, some members of the IPOB are always very aggressive. I'm trying to I'm trying to get the notion behind this. Sometimes sometimes I want to ask, why are we aggressive when someone is asking for us to actually unite in the South? I think if someone talk about unity in the South, we ought to have been very happy and and uh, and be thankful that at least there are people who's actually thinking of having a united Nigeria. I think so. That's the truth. I think so. Somebody will say, at least there is one person who is not even from the East, but who believe in the entire Southern Nigeria to be one indivisible entity. Noble, are you even following me at all? I don't think somebody's even following me at all. Oh God of Israel. these people sometimes they are here, they just want to release. Okay, I believe you now, Austin. Maybe they are not IPOBs, maybe they are just some extremists. Maybe they are just some extremists who have another idea about what unity is all about. Okay, who have a different idea about what unity is all about. If you want to work with, if you want to get what we want, there are two ways to go about it. There are two ways we go about it. Opera Obi, I'm going to read it now. You're going to get the people that said it now. You're going to ask them. It's on Vanguard News. Vanguard News. Just go to Vanguard News. My friend, go to Vanguard News. You're going to get it, sir. So disunity is the problem we are having today. You're going to get that clearly. Go to Vanguard News. You're going to get that clearly. I can even send it to you, Opera. I know you're my friend. I can send it to you right away. You're going to go through it. And maybe you cannot call whoever that is there. Okay? Which people swap? Listen, if you have, let's look at it like this. Jackson Moses, if you have governors in your state who are the constitutional power, you know, in life there are three things. Three G's you must be afraid of. One is God, two is gone, and three is government. God, government, gone. That's the three G's that every man should be afraid of. These three G's has the power to take your life whenever. Whenever. God bless you, Uche Obioa. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Unity is the way, is the key. If some of us have been, I don't know, because I've heard Nnamdi Kanu speak of late. He's fighting for unity. That what he's fighting for is unity. Right now in the South, he has reached out to the West. Some of you, I don't know what you guys are talking about. That's why sometimes you guys make some of us confused. Okay, thank you very much, Paul Smith. Thank you very much. If the news have been debunked. So you see that now, somebody saw the news. So we carry out news that we know is there. Okay? I carry out news that we can use to unite the nation together instead of dividing the nation or dividing the South. Mr. Noble, I think your insult has gone to the climax. I think you need to leave my word now because I think you are actually one of the unredeemable guys who do not actually know what governance is all about. So people like you, I do not actually need people like you here because you are so dumb in your head, you are incapacitated, you are mentally unbalanced, and you have a lot to learn when it comes to public display of some level of sense in you. So as an old man like your type, you act in such a foolish and irredeemable manner, then I think that such a person will not be allowed on a platform where we educate, we enlighten, we build people into understanding what we can do to make a better and a more unified Southern Nigeria. People like you are actually the one that is creating more problem for the Eastern Nigeria than even some of the IPOB. Okay, so because if your brain is not working to understand the way and manner people are going to, then you are actually out of touch with reality. Because some people they don't even read news. Thank God now somebody just came out that the news is already was in Vanguard. Was in Vanguard. So it means every news I give to you, I don't give you news from nowhere. I give you news from the newspapers. So you can go and read them. I tell you where the news is. I tell you where I got it from. Go there, read, you get it right. Why I bring every news is to unify us, that we don't need to divide. If the first one I brought was the one from the north, to tell you how the north, Obo Ebuka Kevin, I never insulted Kanu. Guys, for goodness sake, can you guys just for once just sit down, listen to people and understand what people are talking? How will I imitate Kanu? How do you think I'm going to imitate him? What are you talking about? I am an intellectual, my brother. I fight for unity, not what some of you are doing here. You guys, sometimes you just sit down, listen. When you're under the platform of somebody, sit down to listen. When you listen, you get where the guy is going to, then you know where to put in or where not to put out. I've written to Simeon Ekpo, or whatever they call him. I've written to Simeon Ekpo before today. I fight for unity of the South, nothing more. So you guys cannot even be able to change my mindset over how I think about my brothers in the East. Some of you cannot. Because some of you, just like somebody said now, some of you are not actually a member of IPOB. Some of you are not, some of you are just there, you are just there saying trash, not knowing what is happening. And I think the level why people are like that, some of you are very ill-educated, ill-informed. The real people I speak to actually getting what I'm trying to say. So this is my heading. This is my heading. I got it from Vanguard on yesterday, December 15th, 2020. IPOB Progenitor disown Nnamdi Kanu security network. I'm going to say read the name of these people the way it is here. So I don't originate. I put things down on Vanguard newspaper, 15th December 2020. The customary government of the indigenous people of Biafra, which is the progenitor of IPOB, has put a disclaimer on the Eastern Security Network that was recently paraded in the media by the fractional leader of IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The chairman of the Governing Council, customary government of indigenous people of Biafra, Mr. Emeka Kesiri, in a statement he issued on Tuesday, also said that Kanu remain ostracized from CGIPOB, adding that Biafra land has remained peaceful with an already established indigenous security method. Eme Kesiri said that the disclaimer had its foundation from the matter of customary lawsuit between CGIPOB versus Federal Republic of Nigeria and the Attorney General of the Federation, which CGIPOB is a plaintiff. His statement reads, the customary government of indigenous people of Biafra as the plaintiff in the above named suit with its political wing known as Movement of Biafra in Nigeria and human rights wing known as Bele Human Rights Initiative, hereby issued this public notice and disclaimer and disassociate itself and citizens, indigenous subjects, officers, and members from Mr. Nnamdi Kanu and his security organization called Eastern Security Network of an unknown address and unknown legal authority. This is what I'm crying for. This is what I'm asking for. unknown legal authority, asking you to say, let's find a way we can make this workable, become an offense. Sometimes I can't just get guys. The military came to the east and killed our brothers there. They wiped them out. Nothing happens. They went to River State, Obibo. They kill our brothers there. Nothing happens. Why? Because there is no unity. And guys, we just keep on ranting over and over, but then sitting down to think. You have a family of 10 people. All of you are not united. Do you think the family is going to move forward? Or you have a wife. You have an issue with your wife. You have an issue with your children. Do you think you can have a united family like that? Why can't some guys just wake up and start thinking beyond what they are being told? Even if you not go to school, my brother, education is not about how many books you can put for classroom. Education is about your ability to think and reason beyond the surface of what people will tell you. I just gave you the name of the guy who actually wrote this article. So it is not a forged article. This article that is on Vanguard newspaper of 15th December, which is yesterday. So you can go there, get it out. Say Mr. Nnamdi Kanu was ostracized from the customary government of indigenous people of Biafra under the hand and seal of the Supreme Council of Elders of indigenous people of Biafra on May 12, 2014, and he formed his own fraction of IPOB, which was at law proscribed and described a terrorist organization in 2017. So I'm just quoting laws for you. I'm making you to understand what we are doing, why we must unite together. This is an Easterner talking, not even from another place. Already fighting against his own brother. Why can't you guys get some sense and start understanding what we are talking about? If you were here 4 days ago or thereabout, I think it was on Monday, actually praised Nnamdi Kanu. I played that video for over 10 minutes on my show. Over 10 minutes, I played the video, 2 videos on my show. I started with the video with my show and I ended the video for about 8 minutes without me talking over it on the show. Some of you here, you just come, you don't know where we are coming from, where we are going to, you just jump in and start, saying some trash. It's quite unfortunate, guys. This is disunity we are talking about. That's why we can't move forward when we are not actually united as one indivisible people. If the South now, a South now started and is a security network, and that South now is destroying the same network. So as far as going to the courts to disassociate themselves from it, how will that kind of security network function? We don't think that. Listen, guys, we live abroad, okay? We are not in the center of the war. So we don't really know what is happening. People back home there are going to bear the bond if we don't do the right thing to save the day. These guys are in Nigeria, they're going to be the one that are going to suffer more on whatever mistake we do. If we love our people, if we are fighting for our region, then we must a little bit be sometimes concerned over what is happening. How are we going to do it the best way? Yes, we know our leaders have sold out. We all know that. We all know that. Somebody said yesterday that Nnamdi Kanu had meetings with Nnamdi, and after that they came out and blew up all their discussions. Yeah, we know. But despite that, we know that these guys, they sold us out. That does not also change the narratives that we must also still protect these people. They are our people. If you call them your enemies, then a northerner who loves you will become your friend. If your own brother, because you have some differences in thinking is your enemy, then a northerner that actually loves you or that think like you will become your friend. So if that is the case, why do we need to break? Why are we calling for secession? So why are we calling for United Southern Nigeria? Why are we being said that we are being marginalized? If some of our people who are actually part of us is being claimed, tagged to be sabotage, betrayers, and because of that, we have nothing to do with them. There's nothing else that actually believe in our cause. Yeah? There's nothing that actually believe in our cause. I've spoken to many Northerners during this show. There are some generals. Military come to kill us. But some military men, generals in the military that actually believe in the cause that we are fighting today. That are not even from the south. They actually believe in the cause of what you and I are doing today. That means we can actually take those people to become our brothers and give our brothers back to the people that hate us. If that is what we are thinking, that shows that it is no more a regional affair. It is now personal or a political affair. There should not, we are going to not divide Nigeria towards the good people and the bad people. No more on the side of, okay, and we are Southerners, we are Northerners. No, it will not be the good people of Nigeria, but if you are the North or the South, you are on the same group, come to this side. Then if you are the bad group, return to the other side. Will that become the good people against the bad people? That's simple. If that's what we are clamoring for, beautiful. Let's go ahead with that. But if you are clamoring for marginalization, for intimidation, for oppression, for mental slavery of the Southern Nigeria since 1914, then even those you think are not even thinking the way you are thinking, we must make them to understand what we are doing. We make them to understand where we are going to. Even if you believe that they are sabotage, my question is this: if this is your brother, are you going to disown him? Your biological brother from the same mother, same father? You come out from the same womb? You were produced from the same bowel of your father? Are you going to disown him? If no, how do you manage your brother, who both of you does not have the same ideology and interest? If you can manage your brother like that, then you can manage everyone that is around you that you think or you have seen to be within the region where you come from. That's why you see me here now. I receive insult, yet I am still fighting for unity. I am not leaving, I'm not moving away because I know I have problem with my biological brother sometimes. We have differences in our thinking. So when I come up, boy, we have different, we shout, we do this, we do that, blah, blah, blah. We still come back again. There's one thing that is holding us together: the blood. And what is holding us together today, as it started us? The same blood that flows in our vein. From Echo, Atlantic Ocean, the same river that flows through all through the east, through the south. We are one indivisible people. Go read history, guys. We have been one from the beginning until this guy began to break us into pieces. The story you know today was being told by the white man about your place. Okay? To the best of our knowledge, the prescribed order of the federal High Court and the gazetting of the order have not been set aside. You know what that means, guys? Do you know what that means? This is what I've been saying from the beginning. People don't want to see through the truth. Don't be, listen, overzealousness can kill. Overzealousness can actually kill people. My question is this to us today. Like I said, the security outfit was a fantastic idea. But my problem with it is not backed by law. I stand by it. If peradventure, my brothers now went into the forest and caught Fulani herders with AK-47 and actually arrested them, who are they going to hand them over to? When did they themselves also have guns that was not licensed by the Nigerian law? Who are they going to hand over these criminals to? Or are they going to extrajudicially kill them? Putting laws into their hands? So I don't think that's what I don't think that's what the Eastern Security Network stands for. So when you say protection of lives and property, if you catch a criminal by law, we living abroad, you will take the criminal to the police, then the police will not do their work from there. If you, who is bringing the criminal into the police, has illegality in you, because the weapon you are carrying is not being registered by the Nigerian law as of today, until we have Biafra, we must obey the law of the land. Until we have Oduduwa, we must obey the law of the land. That was why Amato Kano got through the legality of the law. That was why the JTF, the civilian JTF in the north, had to go through the legality of the law. It's a beautiful, fantastic idea by Nnamdi Kanu. I'm not disputing that. No, I'm not disputing that fact. That he had a very brilliant idea to have come up with such a beautiful idea. But I am only concerned about the legality. And the way a man, I know fully well that if somebody like Buhari, who has so much hatred from the East, for the East, but he hasn't forgotten the Nigerian Civil War. Get it very clearly, guys. He hasn't forgotten that yet. We hear of this, and because of the dementia nature of the president, and with these security chiefs who are all around him, who are actually the ones who proscribed IPOB to become a terrorist organization, are still in power. They still control the military. They still control the Navy, the Air Force, the civil defense, and every other military apparatus in Nigeria as of today. What do you think will going to be their next action? If for whatsoever reason, this security outfit decides to do the job they were supposed to do if they were legal, they are going to tag them terrorist organization. They will leave the main terrorists in the north and begin to kill our people in the south. Why can't the people just get me from where I'm coming from? If I don't subscribe to 100% of what you subscribe in, that does not make me to be a betrayer or an enemy of the South. Rather, you who is not seeing reasons for you to protect my own brothers in the South is actually an enemy to me. Nnamdi Kanu has done his own best. You as people who is following him supposed to have prevailed on the government of the South to make sure this outfit is being brought into law. If it's to protest, do protesting on the street, on all the streets of the 5 states of the East. Let's see how it goes. Peaceful protesting. demanding for security of lands and property, without not destroying anything. Come out in emas. Let the world see you. Let the world hear you. That you are fighting for your lives. And let's see if this security network will not be put into law by the government of the state. Somebody said, yeah, if it's been put into law, they're going to hand it over to the caliphate. No, guys, they will not do that. They won't do that. The reason why they won't do that is because the people were not trained by them. They already had every youth. If actually the youth in the East, if we are together, the youth in the South, we are together. We already have an ideology of where we are going to. We already see these people as slave masters being sent from the north to the south. We already see these people as people who actually do not subscribe to our ideology of the 21st century. We already see them as money bags who lost money more than lives. So if they now appoint you, this is what I'm talking about now, the unity we're talking about. If they now appoint you into any political office, you are not being appointed into any political office by these same people. And you have the same ideology that we want a better South. Will you succumb to their terms and conditions of selling out your people for money? Why not do the needful? Be proud enough to tender your resignation and come to the social media and blow up their cover. This is where accountability starts from. If you actually believe in what you believe in, if you believe that, yes, we needed a better, well-structured, well-functioning Southern Nigeria, you're being appointed by these people, you can come and say, yeah, I got appointment, but what they were telling me was not working for me, so I have to resign. This is the reason why I'm telling my resignation letter today. You make the world know of your stand to have a better, more workable, more structured, more articulate Southern Nigeria. So that's the reason why I believe they can never be carried over by the government. Except the people who are there are actually corrupt. Except the people who are there are afraid of the supreme leader of IPOB only. No one else. If the supreme leader is not there, then they are not organized. Kelly, I have no issue with Nnamdi Kanu for whatsoever reason. No. If we cannot stand, because Nnamdi Kanu is a martyr. He's a martyr. He's human. So we all have a lifespan. Nigeria have been since 1914. The likes of Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe and many others from the southeast are all dead, including Ojukwu. So it means we have a limitation where we can go in life. We cannot stretch the limit of our life beyond the bounds of the Creator. So if that is the case, what happens after the demise of the supreme leader of IPOB? If we right now cannot be able to make a decision, so we cannot be corrupt, no matter where we find ourselves. Because we believe in the ideology of the supreme leader of IPOB. Therefore, we are ready to serve in any government and stand out tall, proclaiming the ideas and the lesson we have learned from our leader. That wherever you go, they will know you say, oh, this guy, this man, na IPOB man, no. You can never bribe him. Don't even think of it, guy. If you try and you are in trouble. That guy, no, hey, not go there. Don't try it, my brother. No, go there. No, go there. Anything crime, that guy not there, though. IPOB, no, go there, my brother. Don't try it. Don't even go near. If you try it, you're going to be in big war with them. When a commissioner of finance, the government tells you, bros, sign this. He said, I will not do it. It's against my belief and my intents. As an IPOB member, I will not sign it. Okay, tell your resignation letter with all pleasure, sir. You send it and hand it over to the governor. You're doing business as an IPOB man. Or as an whoever we are that believe in a change in the South. We must have something that we are carrying along. Not now that we are going to pass over to our generations and generation upon. Even when somebody gives us an information and we see that information is good, we must be able to use the same information to work. Nnamdi Kanu said when it was released that they promised him heaven ahead when he was in prison to drop the agitation for Biafra. Am I correct, guys? But he said no. No, my people first. But how many of us who are Apple followers today? How many of us who are Ojuduwa followers that will do the same? They will not sell out when millions have been put, when billions of naira have been put into your account. If you can sell out, then you can actually work in some of these government parastatals and make a difference. That is my take. The unity of the South, for me, is not negotiable. That's the only way we can be able to defeat the caliphate in the North. Not all the Northerners, but the caliphate, some selected group of people who are born to rule, have decided to perpetually keep the others in bondage. Until we unite, we cannot be able to fight against them. Lastly, before I continue with what I was talking about, if you see the North, the entire traditional rulers in the North speak in one voice. The entire traditional rulers in the entire North speaks in one voice. But come to the South, we have divisibility amongst all traditional rulers. Even within the Southeast region, within the South region, within the Southwest region, I'm not talking about the entire South now. Even with these regions put together, there's divisibility among them. They don't speak in one voice. They fight for supremacy. The problem with the South is pride over pompousness, thinking we are too educated to succumb to the dictates of any other person. We feel we know it all. Therefore, nobody can tell us what to do. It has actually set us back far, far, far than it has helped us as a people. So we must put ego behind, must put pride behind. Whatever that happened in the past, we must throw it behind us. We are brothers. The only way we can achieve the aims and objective of a better Southern Nigeria is for us to unite and make our demands as one indivisible entity. Yeah, we might have our difference. I don't think there's no family in the world today, families that do not have differences. Okay? But one thing is this, even if I have an issue with my brother, you can't fight my brother and I keep quiet. I'm going to put the issue we have together behind and fight you first. When I'm done with you, we'll go back again and discuss our problem. That is what I want us to start thinking. That's why the guy who wrote this article, when I saw it, I was not happy with him. I'm reading this article today so that we know that we still need to go back to the drawing board and make unity our first priority if we actually want freedom. If we can win this war. This is a battle. You are fighting over a people that have been used to weapons. They have been used to brutal force since the 15th century. When Usman Danfodio came and invaded the north, the Fulani Caliphate is used to brutal force. We, the Southerners, we have been peaceful, loving people. We fight war, real war, but the Fulani fight guerrilla war. We fight normal war, but the Fulanis fight guerrilla wars. That is why it's easy for them to be manipulated into killing, because it is in their DNA as a people. You don't win a guerrilla war except you are united, guys. The people will cause saboteur in the East today. The governors, the kings, our representatives are actually the ones that hold the knife and the yam. No matter how bad they are, we must find a way to make them to understand where we are going. We must give them reasons why they must support us in this cause of a united Nigeria or a Biafra, as the case may be for some of us. If we undermine them, we throw them to the brick, we are actually creating a loophole for the caliphate, who are already used to this guerrilla type of war, to penetrate us through them and give us a mass burial. Like what happened when they invaded Nnamdi Kanu's house. Like what happened at Obibo or Oyibo, as whatever the name may be. And what has happened in series of occasions in the East, in the South, even in the Southwest. So if anyone thinks there's something better than what I am saying today, unity, maybe we'll see how it goes. A house divided against itself cannot stand, guys. The Bible never made a mistake when it made that statement. A house divided against itself can never, ever stand. If they have two fractions of IPOB, I never knew. Yesterday, that was the first time I saw it. I was like, what? Is this true? And I called someone and said, yeah, they actually have two fractions. And we also have Masob. That is 3. That is the beginning of disunity, guys. Believe it or not. I heard Uzurike, who was the leader of Masob, has already sold out to the caliphate. So people said that. If you have 3 outfits fighting for one cause, then we are already in problem. Then we're going to have what we call power supremacy. Do you know why the Niger Delta failed in the agitation for resource control? It is because of duplication. Yeah. The Tompolos, the General Temple, the Asari Dokubos, and many other different, militant group sprang up in the south, the Niger Delta. That's how they failed woefully. The caliphate will play the game or divide and rule on them. They meet the ones they feel that are vulnerable, that are greedy, that needs money. They pay them billions of naira. They sell out. That's how we feel. Till today, we've not been able to get resource control. When the land is still under, the cover of oil spillage. Many of the southern region where oil is being produced, they are underdeveloped. They are backward, like in the 17th century. But the agitator was tough. The world heard them. The world stood still for these guys. But one thing they couldn't do to unite and fought under one canopy. They failed completely, woefully. We must have one goal, one vision, one terms. If we must be able to fight this common enemy. All this about Satan is a betrayer. You have a war at your doorstep, and you are fighting against your own brothers, leaving your enemies laughing at you. You've never started the war. You're already losing. You can take that to the bank, guys. You're fighting a war. You had a war. You had a plan. You want to fight a war. But rather than you preparing to fight your enemy, you're actually fighting your own brothers first. You are destroying your own brothers. Just like those that are going to watch your back. You are destroying those that will give you cover when the need arises. Guy, you are already losing the war even before it starts. I say it again and again. In the 1967 war, known as the Biafra War, the Civil War in Nigeria, the Igbo, under the command of Lieutenant Colonel Odumegwu Ojukwu, did marvelously well, did excellently well. They were on top of the situation. They are the Nigerian, the northern people at hand. They lost the war because of the Southern brothers. If you know, today, no. It was actually the then Major Olusegun Obasanjo that actually led the people and Major General Ejo to the defeat of the Easterner, not even the North. Go check history. Why did that happen? Because of disunity of the South. Sometimes we need to go back to history. Let's not look at the pains of history. Let's look at what actually happened. Where did the mistake came from? Why did we get to where we are today? But both of us are still putting the pains of the Biafra War in our hearts. And we are still using that same pain to agitate for another Biafra. Without the collaboration of your brothers in the South. We failed the first time because the whole issue came as a result of we not working in unity in the South. Now again, we are trying to make it the same again, saying these people are betrayers, they betrayed us before. These ones are bad. If we do that again, we're going to return back to status quo. The caliphate will sit down in their thrones and be laughing at the level of dishonesty and disunity among us. So okay, let them fight. They will kill themselves first. They will create unnecessary hatred among themselves. They will only just go in and wipe them out completely. That is the truth, guys. Why we must, not the leader, I've said we even need the leaders to fight for unity. When the youth, our time, we decide to unite together, start thinking in one voice, then we have a way. The leaders have no choice than to succumb. NSAS protest is an example. Many of these people ran away from Nigeria in the second week of NSAS. They flee They took their family away from Nigeria. Many of them had to run. They ran from the south. They ran from the north. Because they were already worrisome over the unity of these young lads. They were scared that their doom had come. Sabotage. The people who actually betrayed the youth was not the elders, the youth. It is not these people we call political class that betrayed us. It was the youth like me that did betrayed us. We were actually part and parcel of the answer protest. They sold out. Who were the people that went to Lekki and spark up that protest, that anti-protest? The youth. Who went to Abuja and spark up the anti-protest? The youth. Who went to Benin and spark up the anti-protest? The youth. So what are you talking about, guys? Who is actually our problem? The leaders who we have already had in their balls. We owe their brokers. We owe all our leader brokers during the NSAS with the twist arm, with the twist arm, with the twist arm, with the twist arm, with the twist arm. We owe their brokers for our hand. At the point of us, blowing their brokers all out, some of us, some of these people who betray us, they even did Facebook and they shout. Some people who betray us, they even did this Facebook now, they insult me. Who took money and sold out their year on this platform. Now the talk pass. They sold out. Gave these people the plans that is workable. And they used it and it worked. The government came and began to kill us. The people that were killed in Lekki, there were Igbos there, there were Benis there, there were Robo there, Shekiri there. During that protest, there was no division. Everybody was one Nigeria. There was no religion. We were one indivisible youth who wants to end impunity, corruption, bad governance. That was our purpose. That is my stand. It worked during the NSAS. That's why we didn't get to the end, but we actually shook them. Now they are scared. If we unite now in the entire South, we decide to start lobbying ourselves to unite together. My brother, I tell you, we will defeat them hands down. Not this coming year fight. No. Begin to play the amber of unity. Speak unity. Even when somebody is on the contrary view of what he believes in. Educate them, just the way I'm educating everyone today. Tell them the reason why you feel it's possible. Tell them the reason why you feel that is the only way out. If this man who wrote this one, if I get his number, I'm going to call him. This is not the way to go, guy. Yes, Nnamdi Kanu made a mistake, fine. But was his idea a bad one? That's how I look at my things. I'll tell you the good side and the bad side. Was his idea a bad one? No. How are we going to make it right? That should be your talk. Yeah, you have some issues with Nnamdi Kanu. Beautiful. Everybody does. Everybody does. Yeah. Call him. Tell him where he's making mistakes. Try to sit down, harmonize, and work together for the betterment of your people. It's simple as ABC. Was Nnamdi Kanu extremist in the beginning? Yes. Today, was he? Is he? No. It's as simple as 1, 2, 3, guys. And look at it. Let me read this, then I go today. Said, the defendant in the ongoing case and the general public are hereby put on notice that Mr. Nnamdi Kanu and his followers do not have the blessing of the customary government and the Supreme Council of the Elders of indigenous people of Biafra. It appears that he is laboring to remain relevant by acting as a busybody. We operate our Indian Security Department under our customary law in collaboration with all the communities and town unions in Biafra land. We confirm that Biafra land is relatively more peaceful than most part of the north and middle belt because of the security network in the southeast region. End of quote. Okay, so if one of us comes out like this guy, this barrister, is a barrister. He's a barrister. If this kind of guy who's a barrister comes up and sue one of us, we'll call that unity. Some of us here who are here today, who lives in Nigeria, more of you know this man, Mekesiri. How many of you have actually gone to him to broker peace between him and Nnamdi Kanu? We don't do that. Rather, we divided them all. How many of you here have actually gone to Magnus, Oreka, and sit him down? Let's talk, bros. You be our leader. You be our bros. We will discuss. You joined us before. What is the problem? Where do you think we are doing it not right? I mean, if I actually got to Asaris Dokumbo. So, Chairman, yeah, you be with us. You are still with us. That's why you have some little issues about the way and manner we operate. Where are we missing it that we are not seeing? Put him on record. Put him on video. Let him explain to you. Take it back. How many of you actually gone to the wounded civilian? Also, it was once, I remember once when Nnamdi Kanu was in castration. The wounded civilian fought. He fought vigorously for the release of Nnamdi Kanu from detention. He fought. It was on social media. That's when I knew him. Because I'm also one of those who also believe in Nnamdi Kanu cause. During that time. Okay, guys? So, you go to these guys. Some of you live where he lives, whether it's in Italy or Switzerland, he lives in. Many of you know him in person. Two or three guys, go there. As our bros, we just come see you. What did happen? Why? Why we get these issues? Because I know say you actually supported this man when he was in detention. So where is this man doing wrong? Let us know. We're going to put you on video, not live. We're going to record you so we can send to him. So you can sit down, play some of these things, and know where to correct wherever the mistakes is. The same with this boy, this guy in London. Many of you live in London. This grandson, who's always instigating, the Yorubas against the Igbos. During the after the NSAS protest, the guy said it was Igbos that was creating the problem. If not because of the way and manner the case was handled, many Igbos would have lost their job or their lives. He said it was Igbo that went to the palace of the Oba of Lagos and did the havoc that they did. That's Satana. I mean, if I actually go to it, okay, where is the problem? Where are we missing it? What are we doing that we are not doing right? So we need to know. This is what I called negotiations and consultations I'm talking about. All these people, they have followers. They have different followers. They give different meanings and interpretation to their people. I saw Bundesvilla came out, on Sunday, blasting on the Kano in his video. I saw him, he was sweating with a lot of rage in him. Oreka called into my show yesterday, blasting on the Kano. But Oreka Magnus was one time a member of the IPOB family. I watched his videos. That's why I knew him also. This guy, this barrister, Emeka Risi also. He was also a member of the IPOB family. Now it's against us. Let us find out what is their problem. First, don't throw them off. If you throw them off, they're going to be sabotage in the will of progress. There's going to be a stumbling block to the actualization of the Biafra. Believe it or not, guys. Believe it or not. Wisdom profits to direct. Get across to these guys. If Nnamdi Kanu is not coming to talk to them, you can. You are a leader. Everybody's a leader in the struggle. So that's why we train people, because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Anyone who can die in the battle of leading people. When Nelson Mandela of South Africa, was incarcerated in the prison, his deputy Zulu was there continuously fighting for the emancipation of the black South Africans from the hands of the Boer, known as the apartheid. He fought because leadership was transferred. They were united in one cause for many years. Mandela was incarcerated for 27 years. So it means Mandela had been fighting even before he went to prison. So in that 27 years of Mandela incarceration, the agitation of the freedom of South Africa was still on the front burner. They built unity among themselves. Many were killed. But yet, they train up leaders in case something happens. Okay, I heard the deputy of Nnamdi had an issue. How many of you have reached out to him to ask him why? What is the problem, bros? You believe in this cause for so very many years. Why they move back right now? You people don't do that. You don't do that. Then how are we going to achieve what we are fighting for when anybody that goes, we are letting to go? Not only these people, they are within us, not an outsider, an insider. In Benin, we normally make a parable that it is the rat inside that tells the rat outside that there is food inside. In Benin, we make a parable that the rat inside is the one that tells the rat outside that there is food inside. Your greatest enemy is enemy within, not even enemy outside. So if we cannot start thinking the way I am thinking right now, I don't know what to say, guys. I see it possible that we can unite and find a common cause. Just for us to bring that our ego and start reasoning together. Reach out to these people. They are not dead yet. They are not incommunicado. They're ready to listen. Speak to them. Know their pains. Put them on video. Send it to Nnamdi Kanu. He will say that, play them. He will want to understand where they're coming from. And he will do adjustment if need be. That is leadership. If you guys can't do that for Nnamdi Kanu, then you're not actually helping him or helping the South in actualizing their aims and objective of a united Nigeria, a united South. Like I said yesterday, we can do this. If we're united, we'll not have a common ground to make demands that will favor the entire regions that make up the southern region. Or the entire zone, sorry, that make up the southern region. Which is the west, the south, the east. They will not put this demand before our brothers in the north. We don't even need a political class to do that. We can do it ourselves. When we now begin to speak one voice, now have a forum of the youth. Like the one they have a youth wing. We're going to have our own. They give an ultimatum one time in October, during the Nnamdi Kanu time, that the entire youth must leave the entire Igbos must leave the north. They're not the 19 states of the north, not even one state. But we don't have such power in the south. That is what we are clamoring for. When we start having that kind of idea, then we are moving towards actualizing our dreams and aspirations as a people. Until then, we are on a rat race, which will actually take us nowhere. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys today. We'll see you later in the evening as I continue to stand for unity and the progress of the Nigerian people, particularly we of the Satan extraction. God bless you guys. Those of you that insulting me, thank you very much. You are still part of the thing that make me to read more and think more and act more, and also becoming more matured in my level of understanding. And so who are supporting this great idea of unity, I want to say a big thank you to you guys. In unity we stand, and in unity we can defeat the biggest of the enemies. But in division we fall even before the war starts. God bless you guys. See you 7 o'clock later in the evening as we continue in this course. Have a nice day. Bye.